If you're thinking about moving to Atlanta, especially North Atlanta, you have probably already spent hours online. You have looked at school ratings, you have checked home prices, you have searched Alpharetta, Milton, Johns Creek, Roswell, Cumming, maybe Suwanee or Sandy Springs. And maybe after all of that, you are even more confused than when you started. Because from the outside, many of these suburbs look very similar. Beautiful homes, good schools, parks, shopping, family-friendly neighborhoods. But once you live here, you realize they are not the same at all. The commute is different. The school feeder patterns are different. The lifestyle is different. The taxes can be different. The resale value can be different. And the wrong choice can affect your family's daily life much more than people realize. So today, I'm going to walk you through the 7 things you need to understand before relocating to North Atlanta, especially if you are trying to choose the right suburb for your family. I'm Irina Averyanov with Keys to North Atlanta, and I help families buy, sell, and relocate with clarity, strategy, and confidence. Before we talk about the suburbs, I want to share why this topic is personal for me. I don't look at relocation only as a real estate transaction. I look at it as someone who has actually gone through the process of starting over a couple of times. When I was 14, my family immigrated from the former Soviet Union to Israel. I spent many years building a life there. Then, in 2013, my husband's corporate career brought us to Alpharetta with our 2 young children. At the time, we thought this might be temporary. We even considered moving to Canada later, but something happened. We fell in love with North Atlanta, the schools, the safety, the community, the space, the family lifestyle. It became home. But I will also be honest, the transition was not easy. I had to understand a completely different school system. My children were adjusting to a new language and culture. I had to build a network from zero, and the suburban car-dependent lifestyle was a huge adjustment for me personally. I remember feeling like I was trying to make big decisions in the dark. And that's why I care so much about helping relocating families understand the area before they buy. Because choosing the right home is important, but choosing the right location, lifestyle, school path, and daily routine is what actually determines whether your family feels settled. The first thing you need to understand is this: North Atlanta is not one market. Alpharetta, Milton, Johns Creek, Roswell, Cumming, Suwanee, Sandy Springs, Dunwoody, and a few others may all show up in your search, but they offer very different lifestyles. Alpharetta is polished, active, and convenient. You have Avalon, downtown Alpharetta, strong schools, great restaurants, and a lot of corporate relocation demand. Milton feels more spacious, private, and estate-driven. It has a country feel, larger lots, equestrian influence, and a quieter pace. Johns Creek is very residential and school-driven. It's popular with families who want established neighborhoods, strong schools, and quieter suburban feel. Roswell has charm, character, mature trees, historic areas, and a more established community feel. It can be a great fit for buyers who don't want everything to feel brand new. Cumming, especially south or side, often gives buyers more space and newer homes for the money, but your commute and lifestyle can be very different depending on where you buy. Suwanee has strong schools, parks, community events, and a very family-oriented feel. Sandy Springs gives you better access to Atlanta, Buckhead, hospitals, and business centers, but usually with different pricing and lot size expectations. Sandy Springs and Dunwoody are more of an urban lifestyle feel. You also have Woodstock, Kanston, Holly Springs, Sugar Hill, and so many others, and each and every one of them has a different lifestyle feel. Most of them, they do have great school systems. So before you ask what's the best suburb, the better question is best for what lifestyle? The second thing you need to understand is schools. A lot of relocating families start with school ratings online. And yes, school ratings can be very helpful and the starting point. But in North Atlanta, you cannot stop there. You need to understand the full feeder pattern. That means elementary school, middle school, and high school. Two homes can be 5 minutes apart and feed into different school paths. That can affect buyer demand, resale value, and the way families compare homes. Also, the best school on paper may not always be the best fit for your child. Some families want a highly competitive academic environment. Some care more about arts, sports, special programs, or community feel. Some want a school where their child can integrate more easily after moving from another state or country. So yes, look at the ratings, but also look at the actual feeder pattern, school culture, commute to school, after-school activities, and how that school path fits your child. For sellers watching this is why your school zone matters in marketing. Relocating buyers are not just buying the house, they are buying the full education path. The third thing is commute, and this one is huge. On a map, everything can look close. Alpharetta to Buckhead, Milton to Midtown, Cumming to Sandy Springs, Johns Creek to Perimeter, but your actual commute depends heavily on the time of day, your exact neighborhood, the nearest Georgia 400 exit, school traffic, and whether you need to drive every day or only a few times per week. A Sunday afternoon GPS search does not tell you what Tuesday morning feels like. If you're commuting to Midtown, Buckhead, Perimeter, or the airport regularly, you need to test the route during real commute hours. For some families, living farther north is absolutely worth it because they work from home and want space, schools, and lifestyle. For others, that same location may become exhausting because they are in the car too much. The house may be beautiful, but if the commute steals your evenings, the lifestyle may not feel so beautiful after 6 months. The fourth thing relocating buyers often miss is the county line. In North Atlanta, you may be comparing homes in Fulton, Forsyth, Gwinnett, Cherokee, or Cobb County, and that matters. Property taxes, exemptions, school system services, and long-term holding costs can all change when you cross from one county to another. For example, a buyer may compare Alpharetta in Fulton County with Cumming in Forsyth County and only look at the house price, but the total monthly cost may be different because of property taxes, HOA dues, insurance, commute costs, and lifestyle expenses. So do not compare homes only by purchase price. Compare the real monthly and long-term cost of living there. This is especially important for homeowners who may eventually keep the home as a rental, downsize, or plan for retirement. The fifth thing is HOA and leasing rules. This is not exciting, but it is very important. Many relocation buyers think, we'll buy this home now, and if we ever get transferred again, maybe we will just rent it out. That sounds simple, but some neighborhoods have rental restrictions or leasing caps. If the HOA limits how many homes can be rented at one time, you may not be able to turn your home into a rental when you need to. That matters if you're a corporate relocator, investor-minded buyer, or someone who wants flexibility. Before you buy, you should review the HOA documents, rental restrictions, leasing caps, and approval process. A beautiful home with strict rental limits may still be the right purchase, but you need to know that upfront. The sixth thing to understand is that homes in North Atlanta have construction details that may be unfamiliar if you are coming from another state. You may see homes with basements, slab foundations, synthetic stucco, hard coat stucco, older roofs, septic systems, crawl spaces, retaining walls, etc. None of these are automatically bad, but they need to be understood. For example, in some higher-end communities, a basement may be expected by buyers. In other price points or areas, a slab home may be perfectly normal. Stucco is another example. Some buyers hear the word stucco and panic, but there is a difference between hard coat stucco and synthetic stucco, and both need the right inspection and maintenance history. The point is not to be afraid. The point is to know what you are buying, how it affects maintenance, and how it may affect resale later. The seventh and final thing is this: do not choose only the house. Choose the life around the house. Where will you buy groceries? How far are the kids' activities? Where will you go for dinner? How long does it take to get to work? Can your kids make friends in the neighborhood? Will you feel isolated or connected? Do you want walkability, privacy, amenities, land, or convenience? A beautiful house in the wrong daily routine can become frustrating very quickly. But the right location, even if the house is not perfect, can make your life feel easier, more connected, and more sustainable. That's why relocation should not start with homes. It should start with lifestyle. And if you are a current North Atlanta homeowner watching this is important for you too. These are the exact questions relocating buyers are asking before they choose a home. They are comparing school paths, commute taxes, HOA flexibility, neighborhood lifestyles, and long-term resale. So when we market a home, we cannot just say beautiful kitchen and great backyard. We need to position the home inside the full lifestyle decision. Why this neighborhood? Why this school path? Why this commute? Why this community? Why this value compared to the next suburb? That is how you attract serious buyers, especially relocating buyers who are making a major life decision from out of state. If you're planning a move to North Atlanta, I created a North Atlanta relocation guide to help you compare the suburbs, school paths, commute patterns, taxes, lifestyle, and real estate differences before you choose. Text relocate to 404-436-2128 and I will send you the guide. And if you already own a home in North Atlanta and you are thinking about selling, this is also the kind of strategy we use to position your home for relocating buyers, not just local traffic. I'm Irina Averyanov with Keys to North Atlanta, helping families move with clarity, strategy, and confidence. I'll see you in the next video.